Hello, hello. We will be going live with yoga momentarily. Adding a little comment here. Just make sure you know yoga is a physical activity. We've got Sadie in the background. She's waiting, warming up my yoga blanket. And it is 5:30. We're going to do 1 hour of yoga. And my name is Michelle Stortz, and I teach yoga at the Cancer Support Community of Philadelphia. And we're just checking, seeing if people are here. People are coming on. Coming on. Very good. Very good. We're going to do some chair-based yoga. So you'll need a chair and a little space around you. You'll be mostly in the chair. If you are able to go down to the floor towards the end, that would be fine. You don't have to go to the floor. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with some yoga. So, sitting up nice and tall in the chair. If you like support for your spine, if you need a little support, you have something like a pillow or a yoga block or something, you might like to put it behind you so you've got that support for your spine. You can sit up nice and tall. And then close your eyes. Briefly, we will meditate and get grounded. So take a few generous breaths. And then just let your breath settle into its natural, easy rhythm. Feel your body sitting on the chair. And feel your feet on the floor. Tune into your lower body, your pelvis, legs, and feet. And just notice what sensations stand out. And then move your awareness to your torso. And again, notice what sensations stand out, what's prominent. Noticing the front of your torso, belly and rib cage. Noticing your back. And then feeling your shoulders, arms, and hands. Again, notice what sensations are prominent. And feeling now your neck and throat. Soften your throat. And feel your face, mouth and cheeks, nose and cheekbones. Feel your eyes, forehead, temples. Feel your ears. In the back of your head and the top of your head. You just feel your whole body. Now tune into your breath. Now as you inhale, gently let your belly expand outward and downward. Then as you exhale, if your belly is feeling okay today, engage your belly, draw your deep belly up. As you inhale, expand outward. As you exhale, engage your deep belly, draw it up. Pelvic floor also might join in that. Pull up the pelvic floor. So continue just like that. Inhale, expanding, softening. Exhale, engaging. Take one more breath cycle. And then just let your breath return to its natural rhythm. And then gently open your eyes. And so take the block away. And if you're back on the chair, come forward on your chair, release your arms. Take one shoulder up and then the other. Keep your spine neutral. Just keep alternating, lifting one shoulder up, then the other. As with everything we do in this class, please do not push through any pain or discomfort. Modify as needed. Make sure it feels comfortable on your body. Okay, so now both shoulders go forward, rolling in, and then back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, rolling in, and inhale, squeezing behind you. Exhale, inhale, and we're set to exhale, and inhale. Good, come to neutral. In today's cats and cows for the spine, we're going to do a little bit of a variation on the cats and cows. So we're going to start in cat, rounding your spine. And again, if your belly's feeling okay, really draw it in. Drop your head. So this is pretty standard cat pose. But to move into cow, we're going to dive the head forward, reaching out to the crown of the head and then reaching up towards the ceiling and lifting the sternum, coming back up on the sit bones. Then drop your head, rounding your back. Then dive your head forward, reaching out, reaching up, sternum lifting. So exhale to drop your head, rounding your spine and reaching forward. And inhale on the upward part of this wave. Exhale, dropping the head. Inhale up. Exhale. Reaching forward. Feel your sternum reach forward. Your tail is up and then your head drops. We'll do this one more time. Inhale up. And then come to neutral. Take a little shifting side to side. Let your middle spine reach to the side, side to side, like an old-fashioned typewriter. Typewriter just goes side to side. Let your spine, your neck be soft. Let it respond to the movement. Now we're going to add arms. So let your arms just gently reach out. Gently reach out. It's still firstly about your spine and rib cage. Keep your hips nice and solid on the chair. Stay rooted through your pelvis. Make sure you're breathing. Always helpful to breathe. All right, come on back to neutral. All right, we're going to take this waving spine a little bit further. So we're going to soften as we lift the arms, lift the sternum, and then twist to your right. Hands come down, gently look over your right shoulder. And then soften your spine and reach the arms up again. Big inhale as your sternum lifts, and exhale, arms come down on the left. Waving through your spine, inhale the arms up, exhale right. Soften your spine, inhale up, exhale left. Softening, keep going now at your pace, waving up through the spine and gently twisting to each side. Feel your shoulder blades draw down. It's an exhale as you soften. Inhale at the top. Exhale the arms down. At the end of that exhalation, collapse. Inhale. Twist. Softening. This is our last one. We're gonna come back up to neutral and bring the palms down in front of the sternum. So you're gonna draw your shoulders down, get really tall through your spine. Let your feet press down into the floor. Now, your ankles should be right up under your knees and your middle toes pointing straight ahead, right? No external rotation. So through the legs, really press your feet and legs down into the floor. Press your sit bones at the bottom of your pelvis down into the chair. So that helps you elongate, lifting up. Now, press your palms into each other and feel your arms activate, right? You might even feel how your shoulder blades connect into your back. Then we're going to interlock the fingers and pull, right? So feeling your shoulder blades activate on the back. We're going to alternate between pressing with an inhale, exhale, pulling. Draw your belly up, draw your pelvic floor up. Inhale, press. Exhale, pull. Inhale, press. Exhale, pull. Belly draws in. Inhale, press, tall through your spine. Exhale, pull. And now just coming into press, pressing in tall through your spine. Little bobble head right at the top of your spine. Feel the head just gently bobbling on top of the vertebrae. And turn your head right and left, very gentle. Long spine. Just looking right and left, feeling your neck. Back to center. Okay, now we're going to take the arms up to a V. Make sure you're really lifting up through your sternum. Not too much through the chin, really more through the sternum. Okay, take a breath. As you exhale, press the air down and tip forward. Keep your spine long, not rounding the spine. It's a long spine. Inhale, come up. And pull the palms down in front of your heart. Long spine, pressing the palms. Inhale up. Exhale, tipping forward. Inhale up. And exhale, palms together, very tall. Inhale up. And exhale, forward. Inhale up. Try to keep the shoulder blades down on your back. Palms come down. All right, so now on this one, we're going up and then tipping forward. And then take your left hand on the outside of your right leg. Draw your right arm alongside the shoulder and gently reach it up towards the ceiling. Keep your eyes on your fingers. Keep your pelvis rooted nice and even on the chair. A little engagement in your deep belly. Take a breath. As you exhale, go to the other side. Left arm out to the side. A little pressure, just a gentle pulling through your arm, not too much. Belly is drawn in. And then bring that arm down. Bring both arms down, come to neutral. We're going to circle the arms. Tall, just finding your range of motion. Keep it gentle. All right, and then with the arms up, bring them down to your shoulders. Circle your elbows. Stay tall, pressing down through your feet and legs and hips. And then release the arms down. Take a few shoulder rolls. Squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you. Relax your jaw. All right, now bring a knee up and circle. Really draw that knee in nice and close to your torso and draw your shoulders down. Reverse the circling. And then changing legs. Drawing that knee in nice and close, tall through your spine, the shoulders draw down. Reverse that direction. Okay, all right, I need to scoot back a little bit. Okay, so both legs come up. Press your thighs down, press your hips down into the chair, quite tall through your spine. And point and flex and point and flex. The legs are quite firm through your thighs and hips. Make sure that you're breathing. Nice, easy breath. Now circle the ankles together. And the other direction. Now just for fun, flex in point one. This is a little brain teaser. And circle the other. I know, it's kind of crazy, right? All right, you got to try the other side. So you got to flex and point the other and circle. See, I can't even quite do it. Just a fun teaser there. Okay, a little sway again, little nice shifting side to side. Okay, we're gonna go wide. Just set up the legs nice and wide like a goddess pose, seated goddess. Take your left hand on your left thigh. Make sure your hips stay rooted nice and even in the chair. Then with your sternum, reach your sternum away from your pelvis. You're getting nice and long. Take your right arm out. I want you to just feel that opening across the front of your shoulder. Keep reaching that sternum away from the pelvis. Inhale, sweep the arm up. And exhale, sweep it down, just feeling that gentle stretch across the front of your shoulder. Inhale, sweeping the arm up. Maybe it comes alongside your ear. Exhale, sweep it down. One more time, inhale, sweeping it up. Maybe all the way up alongside the ear, reach that right hip down, and then exhale, coming down. And then come on up to the other side. Elongate your spine. Feel your sit bones rooting, left arm out to the side. Feel that little opening across the shoulder, and then inhale up. Alongside your ear, and exhale down. And if the arm doesn't make it all the way up alongside the ear, that's fine. Just take it up where it will comfortably go. Exhale the arm down. Reaching that sternum away from your hips, inhaling up. And exhaling down. And coming to neutral. Let's take heel, toe, heel, toe. You can't quite see my feet, can you? I can fix that. Sadie is supervising. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Good for that neuropathy, right? Okay, we're going to come to standing. Move the chair aside for the moment. All right, so we're just going to start off with a little ankle rolling. So you're just rolling across the ball of the foot. And reverse that. Making sure those feet are really awake. And then to the other foot. Reverse that. All right, so bring your feet into a mountain pose. Let's have the big toes about 2-ish inches apart. The heels are more like 4 or 5 inches apart. So those middle toes are pointing straight ahead. Knees stay unlocked. Weight is nicely balanced on the 3 points on each foot. Remember those 3 points? Base of your big toe, base of your little toe, and the center of your heel. So nice even weight distribution on all 6 points. Knees unlocked, palms together. All right. So inhale the arms up to the V, and exhale, bend. Inhale up. Palms come back in front of the heart, nice and tall. Press the palms into each other. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Now knees are apart just a little bit because the feet are apart. Inhale up. Palms draw down. Long spine. Inhale up. Exhale. Now we're just going to repeat this part. We're inhaling up and exhaling, press the air down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And inhaling up, stay with the arms up. And take your left arm to the outside of your left leg. Let the body lean to your left. Keep your hips right in the center. Engage your belly. And inhale, come up. And exhale. To the other side. The bottom hand is on the leg for support. Belly engaged. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. And exhale. Good, coming up. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, like that. And stay in your, I'm just turning sideways so you can see what my arms behind are doing. So I'm gonna actively roll the upper arms open. Palms are reaching down, quite wide across the sternum. Again, don't do anything that causes any pain. If you have any pain or discomfort, then release this. We'll catch up with you on the next move. Take a breath. And exhale, release. Shake that out. All right. Bring your chair to the back of your mat. You're going to go into a warrior 2 and a triangle. So the chair should be behind your right leg. When you turn your right toes out, your left toes turn in a little bit. When you bend your right knee, the kneecap should be right over your middle toes, and the knee directly over your ankle, and the chair should be touching the back of your leg. So here's your warrior 2 base. Right? Then we're going to find the triangle base. So if you straighten but don't lock your knees, tilt your hip, dropping your right hip. Now right about now, you might be feeling a little pull behind your right knee. So here's what we're going to do. Activate this leg by reaching the shin forward, but the hamstring the opposite direction. So this right leg is working in 2 directions. Then the back foot, pressure down, especially into the base of the big toe. All right, so come on up. And come into your warrior 2 with the arms. All right, so the arms are at shoulder height. And if you need to modify, you can put the arms where you need them. Keep lifting up through your sternum and keeping the legs active, pressing down. All right, so take a breath. As you exhale, come into triangle. The back hand, the right hand can go onto the chair. Top arm is up. And then inhale, come into warrior two. Exhale, triangle. Not locking the knee, but activating the legs. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle, feeling that arm sweep up. Exhale, oops, sorry, it's an inhale for warrior two. And exhale to triangle. We're going to stay here and breathe. Both legs quite active, shoulders drawing down on your back, belly strong. Standing that top arm up. And then with your belly engaged, come on up. Oh yeah. Come on out. Step out of that. Shake your legs a little bit. And then move the chair to the other side. So you've got this wide stance. Your left toes are turned out. When you bend your left knee, the chair is behind, making contact with the knee. Kneecap to middle toes, knee directly over the ankle. That's warrior two base. When you straighten, tilting, you're dropping the left hip. Start working this leg in two directions, shin forward, hamstring back. Base of your little toe in the back foot has some weight, some pressure. Elongate, reaching your sternum away from your hips. And arm and sweep up. All right, from here we're going to inhale to warrior two. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Belly's engaged. One more set. Inhale. And exhale. Stay here and breathe. Keep working the legs. Belly is strong. Shoulder blades drawing down on your back. Keep it easy. One more breath. And then coming up. And in. Step out. Shake out the legs a little bit. All right. So we're going to do a wide angle forward bend with the chair. So I'm going to be turning sideways so you can see what I'm doing. But if I weren't doing that, I would be wide like so. Okay, so my feet are wide and they're on the mat. But since I want you to be able to see my spine, I'm going to go like this. All right, so my toes are pointing forward, not turned out. Yeah. So bring your hands onto the chair. Now my knees are unlocked, right? So I'm not locking back in the knees. A little bend. Hands on the chair. Reach your head forward, but shine your sit bones back, your tail back. So you got a long spine. All right, so just feel that for a moment. Your long spine, your sit bones reaching back. And this might be enough. If your hamstrings are quite short, this might be enough of a challenge. Or come down onto your forearms. Remember, not locking the knees, so there's probably a little bend in the knees. Belly lifting. And if this is quite fine, you'd like to take it to the next stage. Hand over hand, forehead on the hands. Keep reaching your sit bones back. I'm not arching the spine. I'm trying to keep a flat back. Belly is lifting up towards my spine. One more breath. And then just reverse that process. Coming up. Walk the feet in. And bring yourself up. Now, take your feet about as wide as your shoulders. Take your hands behind your pelvis, not your low back, but your pelvis. Send your tail forward. Lift your sternum. And let your inhalation really press up against your sternum. Big breaths, not lifting the chin, just lifting your sternum. And then coming out. Shake that out. All right. So, we're going to try a tree pose with the chair. The tree pose is a balancing pose. We're going to do it with the chair, and I'll offer another option if this seems like it's not doable. So starting off with your big toes touching. Remember that weight distribution through your feet. Nice and tall through your spine. Knees are unlocked. Now, I've got my chair here on my left side. I'm going to bring my foot up onto the chair. And then palms to the heart. Now the real work here for me is to lift up from the supporting leg. Lift up nice and tall. Now, if this is too much for your hip, you don't have this much flexion, you can keep the foot down and instead connect that heel, bottom heel, to your leg. And try tree pose here. If you're using the chair, again, you're lifting up through the supporting leg, and then take the arms up to the V. And feel your upper body reaching up while your supporting leg is rooting down. So tree pose. Roots and branches. Breathing. One more breath. Good. And then palms together. And down. And then mindfully coming out and changing the sides. And so placing your right foot on the chair, or taking the right foot heel to your other leg. Lifting up and out, lifting up through your left hip. Think of the crown of your head already growing some branches upward. Your left knee is unlocked. Drawing the arms up. Breathing, the eyes just straight ahead on one focal point. Staying steady. Feeling the downward rooting action through your left foot and upward action through your arms and the crown of your head. One more breath. And then bring the palms down. And then take the foot out. One more thing with the chair. I'm going to do a downward dog with the chair. So I do recommend that the chair is in a situation where it's not going to slide, right? So my chair is on my mat, so it's not going to slide away. Both hands on the chair, step back. And reaching back, this will be an opening through the armpits. You do want the heels down and you want the belly lifted. Reach your tail back. Not locking the knees, careful with behind the knees, a little micro bend there. If your hamstrings are short, just go ahead and bend so the backs of your knees are not strained. And just feel the length of your spine. Put some weight into your heels. We're going to do just a little bit of weight bearing into the arms. I'm not going to come into a full plank. I'm just going to put a little weight into my arms and draw my shoulder blades down on the back. And then just coming back to that modified downward dog. Again, don't lock your knees. And an inhale, a little bit of weight into your palms. Shoulders draw down on the back. Not a full plank unless you know and are very familiar with plank. Again, reaching back, weight into your heels. And coming forward, a little weight into the arms and hands. Shoulders draw down on the back. Belly strong. If you're able to stay here a moment, stay here. And then coming out. Walk your feet forward. Bring your tail up underneath you like a cat pose. And roll up. Roll your shoulders. Take your hands behind. Again, feet wide, feet about as wide as your shoulders. Tuck your tail, send your pelvis forward. Lift your sternum. Not your chin, but your sternum. Deep breath. And coming out. Shake it out. Have a seat in your chair. Okay, a little bit of something for the hips. So cross your left ankle over your right knee. Now this might be a doozy on your hip. So if that's the case, just getting here is enough. Just being here is enough. That left hip is getting a stretch. You're trying to sit up tall. Don't overdo it. If this is not really feasible, if the hip is not agreeing with this, and instead try just taking knee over knee and try to close this thigh across your body, spinning it inward. You can take that into a gentle twist. So we've got two options here. This little twist with the thigh rolling in, or this piriformis stretch in the back of the hip. If being here is no big deal, if this is fine for you, try a little bit of tipping forward, keeping your long spine. Don't break anything, don't hurt anything. Remember, stay within your comfortable range of motion. Breathe. Always helpful to breathe. One more big breath. And then changing legs. So even just getting here, notice the difference between the two hips. Sitting up tall. Remember, you have the option. If this is not doable for you, try instead just across, a sense of spinning this thigh inward so that the hip has an inward spinning action. And you can take that into a gentle twist. Okay. If you're able to be here, you're sitting up tall. No knee pain allowed, right? So back away from any knee pain. If everything's fine, this is easy peasy, then see about a forward lean, keeping your spine long and straight. And breathing. One more breath. All right. And releasing that. All right. So we're going to take a little forward bend, a little resting pose. If you are able to drape your torso all the way over your thighs, dropping your head, go ahead and do that. If that's too much, if that's too deep, then cross your forearms and then drop your head. So either way, we're in a forward bend, releasing the head. So give the head a little wiggle and really just feel the base of your skull softening and releasing your head. You can wiggle around through your torso, reaching one side long, then the other. And then lift up a little bit and take your torso over your right thigh. And drop your head and really reach back to your left hip. You can do that with your crossed forearms too, just bringing both onto your right thigh and reaching back to your left hip. If that's feeling all okay, you can reach long through your left arm. Okay, so you're lengthening the whole left side of your back. And then coming back to center, give your head a little wiggle and make your way over to the other side, centering your sternum over your left thigh, or remember, you can do it with crossed forearms. Reach back through your right hip, grounding through your right hip. And then reaching long through the arm, just elongating that whole right side. And coming back, releasing your head, wiggle your head. And then hands to your knees and roll up through cat pose. Take your hands to the back of the chair. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my spine. Okay. And come into a cow pose, reaching your sternum forward, but keep hold of the chair. And reach that sternum forward and breathe into the sternum to lift the sternum. And coming to neutral. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right leg. Right hand somewhere back here on the chair. Maybe even up if that's comfortable for you. Tall through your spine and look over your right shoulder. Try to keep your hips and legs stable. They're still. Don't let them move. Generous breath. And then inhale to unwind. To the other side now. Right hand on the outside of the leg. Left hand is back on the chair. You're looking over your left shoulder and breathing. Don't over twist, keep it gentle. And inhale to unwind. Take a little sway side to side. And then set yourself up for a Shavasana. If you're going to the floor for our resting pose, you can go on down to the floor. Set yourself up nice and comfortable. And if you're not going down to the floor, just get comfortable in your chair. You're welcome to lean back. If you have a couch nearby, you might like to lie down on the couch. You might like to get your head supported in some fashion. But just get yourself comfortable. This is the resting period. Resting period. So get settled, get comfortable. Close your eyes. Feel your body nestling into the surface that you're on, whether that's the floor, or chair, or couch. Let your body soften into this support. Just feel your breath. Take a moment to go deep inside into your heart, your deep self. Ask yourself, what is my deepest longing? What is my heart's desire today? What do I really want? Listen for an honest answer from your heart. And then take that answer and turn it into your intention, your sankalpa. Create a positive statement in the present tense, as if it were already true and happening. For example, I am vibrantly healthy and happy. Find your words and repeat them a few times. And then let go of the words and take your awareness to your feet. Feel the bottoms of your feet, the tops of your feet, and all your toes. Feel your ankles and heels. Just feel the aliveness in your feet. Now feeling your shins and calves. Feel your knees and your upper legs, front side and back side. And feel your hips, right hip and left hip. And now feel both hips, legs, and feet all together. Feel your hips, legs, and feet. Now moving up to your belly. Feel your whole belly. And then just your navel. Moving your awareness now to your rib cage. Feel your sternum and all your ribs. Feel the air flowing through your lungs. And shift your awareness around to your back. Feeling your low back, middle back, upper back. Feel your whole torso. Feel your whole torso. Now feeling your shoulders and shoulder blades. Your arms and elbows. Feel your wrists. And the backs of your hands. Palms. Thumbs. First fingers. Second fingers. Third fingers. Fourth fingers. Feel your hands. Feel your hands, arms, and shoulders all together. Hands, arms, and shoulders. Now find the base of your throat. Soften your whole throat. Feel your neck. Let it relax. Into your jaw. Soften your jaw. And feel your lips. Go inside your mouth, feeling your tongue and teeth, inner cheeks, the roof of your mouth, and under your tongue. Feel your whole mouth. Into your nose, feeling the air flow in and out. Now feeling your eyes. Soften all the little muscles around your eyes. Let your eyes sink into their sockets. And feel your forehead. Let it relax. And your temples. Feel your ears. Even feeling your inner ears. And feel now the back of your head and the top of your head. Feel your whole head, neck, and throat all together. Feel your head, neck, and throat. And now feel your whole body all at once. Feel your whole body. Your whole body. Notice your breath. Just feeling the natural, easy flow of your breath. Noticing stillness. Notice what stillness feels like. It's just the breath moving. Stillness. Then notice sounds. Notice the sounds in your environment. Become aware of listening. Aware of listening to my voice. Repeat it now to yourself a few times. Let it resonate through your body. Now feel your body, feel your breath. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a stretch. If you're lying on the floor, roll to one side. If you're lying on a couch, bring yourself up. Make your way into a meditation posture. Have a brief meditation. Making your way up to a comfortable upright position. Still tuned into your body and your breath. Now, we'll move into a loving kindness practice directed toward yourself. As I say these lines, repeat them silently to yourself, sending these kind sentiments inward toward yourself. Stay tuned into your heart. May I be safe. May I be content. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. Silently repeating these lines to yourself. May I be safe. May I be content. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be safe. May I be content. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. Continue silently on your own for just a moment. And then let go of the words and take a big breath. At the end of that exhalation, gently open your eyes. May you be well and happy. Namaste.